Howdy, howdy, howdy. Welcome to JJ's Chess Pots or Palace for another Sunday night, September 7th. Hope you're having a great one. Sunday night freestyle Chess960 tonight at 7 p.m. Gonna have to change my overlay here. There we go. And my webcam and my chat. So let me get that switched up for chess tonight. I believe that's about the size. So the chat. There we go. Locked and loaded. Alrighty. Ready to rock that. And we are ready to go. Okay. Schedule is up. Discord invite if you'd like to join the Discord. We have mostly chess players. I'd like to get some wizardry players, more wizardry players. I think we have 7 or 8. 52 people. Second month, about 6 weeks in. They finally convinced me to go to Discord, so if you'd like to check out the Discord, I've got 5 channels. 2 for wizardry, 1 for the any wizardry, based on Proving Grounds, the original in 1981. And then Wizardry Veterans Daphne. I've got chess, I've got general, and I've got Twitch, as well as voiced in all 5 of those. People want to talk. And let's see here. Multi-streaming on JJ Plays Chess. Just want to remind everybody I'm streaming primarily from Twitch, and their TOS doesn't allow me to have multi-stream chats up, so I do appreciate you watching on YouTube tonight, and I do come back after the VOD is uploaded, check for any questions or comments, and if you got any questions, I'm glad to answer after the live stream's over. As well as thank you for subbing. Really appreciate it. Still short of 500. Luke, how you doing, Luke? I'm getting the link right now. Getting the link up right now. How are you doing tonight, Luke? And we'll get that pinned. Right on. Very cool. Last night when you commented, when I'm doing those chat tabs, anybody commenting in the chat tab while I'm doing the guidelines for tonight, since this is a created arena by myself, that's not aimed at anybody, but it moves the chat up and then the top part disappears, so the guidelines disappear. So anyway, I think last night you were talking, and I did say hi, Luke, after I got done, but I was right in the middle of writing that stuff out. And then he disappeared. I didn't see where he went. So I apologize. But I do not play in these. I host them and do the live stream. I play in other people's. I played in Grizzlies a couple weeks ago. I do join the arena so that we get 4, but I usually try to bail out before it starts because I can't do the commentary if I play. And so these 4 are actually for you guys, the players. It's not for me. I enjoy it. I was on the radio for 9.5 years, and that's, you know, I really enjoy doing the commentary. I hope everybody enjoys it as well. And but I do not play. If there's only 4 players, I have to take an abandon to get it started. And then all the players from chess.com see it go live, and then that's where they come from. So that's why I put the guidelines up in the chat. So when I'm writing the chat, I know I've talked to Fantasiana about it. She's always awesome. She always says hi from Indonesia, but it does knock I thought somebody was just deleting it on purpose, actually, for the longest time. And then I realized that actually somebody, because the people chatting in there, it knocked the guidelines off. So I've got to get those done first, so I'm going to do that. I do want to put YouTube channel, the Discord link. That's free invite to the Discord, and the club link up so I can copy and paste. So I have to write these every night because there's only a certain amount of characters allowed per sentence, which is annoying. I just can't put a little blurb up that has a paragraph and just copy and paste it. I've got to do it. So it takes me about 8 minutes, so I'll be on that right now. Did I say blitz? I did. Oh well. gonna get those links. Hey, good evening from the Oregon Coast. Good to see you, Fantasia. Had a great performance last night. It's too bad you had to leave and then come back, because you were 5 for 5, doing well. Let's see. I get these copies in. Good to see you, Fantasia. Good to see you, Luke. We'll get this started. Just want to make. Oh shit! That was the wrong one. Where is it? Damn it! Losing it here. Alrighty. Okay. It's amazing we don't get a lot of people coming to the Discord. It's only been 6 weeks. Same with the Wizardry channel. They're both 2 days. I think I started the Wizardry channel before I started Discord. And okay, chat tab is done. Fair play policy in effect for tonight's unrated 3-2 Chess960 Blitz. This is always in place. I always put it in the chat tab. Faye, how you doing? You coming in tonight? You gonna play? I will make you a star tonight. If you want to play, be good to see you. This is an arena created by myself, hosted with multi-stream commentary, so fair play please, no Smurfs, no excessively high ratings, farming medals. This is not what this arena is about. Live streamers entitled accounts welcomed at any level. Read the room other than that, and do not come in if your ELO is higher than those participating. That's players that aren't streamers and aren't titled players. Live stream on Twitch, multi-streamed on YouTube tonight, Discord invite, club invite. Have fun, play fair, be aware of those players around you tonight. And thank you all for playing. You'll learn. We can teach you. We can teach you. I think you'd have fun, actually. It's totally unique. Any night's a streamer arena, but I will, if you guys want to set it up, I will make sure that we can do it. Okay, the whole thing on Chess960 tonight is that's what it should be about. I totally agree. That's what it should be about. But there are people that will come in. We had a 200 smoking everybody. And then he loses on the last one just to make sure he doesn't get reported. But he got reported anyway. But he beat 3 1500s and a 1600. He's 200 ELO. Smoked him. And then when he played lower level characters, it looked like he played for real. And he was playing at 50, 60%. But then when he played at the higher rated players he was playing at 90. One was 99%. I mean, it was crazy. It's just really obvious. And I was talking about it. I know he could hear me, and I know he did it on purpose. And we do have people that come back on accounts and try that, but there's nothing really I can do. I don't have a boot button, which is too bad because the new players that come from chess.com and play, we do have a lot of returning people once they play it, but the problem is that it runs real players out. We usually get a lot of members, and thus, but we need 4 to start. If we don't have 4, it fails. So we got 10 minutes and 32 seconds. But the whole thing about Chess960, Faye, is pawns are the same. All the pieces are randomized every game. So if you've got a bishop on H1, which is the right corner here where the rook is, you're going to have a bishop here. All the pieces are the same. Okay? Just like regular chess, you make your openings. You might have a king next to a rook over here and a rook on the other side. So the difference is castling. And the kingside castle, the king ends up on G1. The queenside castle, the king ends up on C1. So when you're kingside or queenside castling and you have a rook and a king like right next to each other or even a couple spaces away, of course, you don't touch the rook, you don't touch your king. You got to touch your king first and drag it over the rook to castle. But it's those 4 spaces. So on either side of the king and the rook, on the outside of them, you have to move those pieces too. So it's not only between the rook and the king, because they might be right next to each other, and you might have a knight on one side, a bishop on the other. You have to get that bishop out, the knight out, and then you can castle, And so the other thing that's interesting, you might have a king over here and on F1, and the rook is actually in A1. You haven't moved them, but you have to get everything in between, and there could be 5 squares that you have to give everything in between before. So it's actually unique. And the castling, it took me a while, but when you want to attack castle, you bring the king and go over the rook, all the way over it, and then it'll castle. But let's say you have a rook where the queen is. To castle queenside, you're not only going to have to get the knight out, but you're also going to have to get the bishop out. And then go over the rook, and all of a sudden the king will move to C1 and the rook will move to D1. Kind of weird. Yeah, so it goes to the same spots that a normal castle is, but you'll have to clear the area, and that's the only difference. Yeah, you're down. We do need one person to add. If we don't get that, we don't start. So if we don't get 4, we won't add. And I don't place, so I'm going to have to abandon, which sucks. But, it is the way it is. Otherwise, I can't do the commentary. So we've got Luke in, we got myself and Fantasia, but I'm not playing tonight. Yeah. If you would, you don't have to, but I will announce that you're a streamer and you're in here. And I think you find it kind of fun. Yeah, there we go. Faye's in. Big shout out to Faye Fireheart. She's a rising star on Twitch. Check out her channel. And really, she is amazing. She has done amazing things in just a month being on Twitch. I think just 4 weeks, 5 weeks. You're welcome. And really, really good content creator. And plays chess, is at a beginning level, and that doesn't matter because, man, she is learning really fast. Plus the fact that she has GeoGuessr, she has all these different things. I don't know what the other game you're playing. It's something about me or something. But is it 2 months? Man, you're rocking it. I think you've got 250 subs right now already. Shoot, man. I'm jealous. Among Us. There you go. I knew it was about me or us or we or B or something. But anyway, there we go. We got Rob in. We got Fantasia in. We got Sean Baroy. All the regulars. There they come. And 5 minutes to go. You are doing really good. Really good. That is impressive. Really happy for you. Proud of you. And by the way, she was the only one to give me a sub on my birthday this year. You little bastards. You tightwads. I'm calling all you out, dude. In 2 months, she's got 250 plus subs. I got 8. Little rugrats. Thank you, Faye. Anyway, check out her stream. And if she's online, we'll try to get to her tonight. I try to rotate between Grizz, who is awesome, Faye Fireheart, H1 Chess, and House of Pancakes. So I try to get to all of you. And I'm going to have to sub on her channel. Somebody gave me a free sub on your channel. And I did donate 5 free subs on her channel, by the way. And so I think I've got like 2 days left before I can sub. So I will. 4 minutes left. I am taking a quick break. Everybody knows what I'm doing, but I'm sorry. Bad habit. Cigarettes, really bad habit. But I'm going to take a quick break. I am going to abandon now, get out now, because we have enough. And I'll go into view mode so I can do the announcing tonight. And we're going to start Sunday night. Freestyle. Have enough? And 350 left. That'll give me 2 puffs. I'll be right back. Thank you, Faye. Thank you. And I'm not kidding. You'll like her stuff. You'll like her channel. You will enjoy it. Check out Faye Fireheart on Twitch. We got a streamer tonight. We had a streamer last night. And that was pretty cool to see it. 2,000 rated streamer, and he won the event last night. Got it up on Twitch already, so you can check it out. Check his channel as well. He's from India, and he's a brand new streamer. He's got 45 follows, so he needs some follows. Go over there and follow. And I think it's Samuel or Sanjail. I'll have to look it up. Chess, but 1969, but I'll have to look it up later. I'll give a shout out again. So I'll be right back. Down to 250, man. 2 puffs and out. Just put Saturday night clip of that last night up on my channel on YouTube. JJ Plays Chess tonight. I cannot do TOS or TOS, terms of service, with Twitch. Can't put the multi-stream chats up. So I won't be able to comment tonight. I appreciate if you guys sub on YouTube as well as follow on Twitch. Subbing on Twitch would be nice too. But from that standpoint, any questions, after that VOD comes up on YouTube, I will answer everyone I see. So I'll try to get to everybody. We're 1 minute, 42 seconds from Sunday night Freestyle Chess960 Fisher Random. Should be a good event tonight. Hope you all enjoy it. Have Faye Fireheart, fabulous streamer on Twitch. Been on Twitch for 2 months, rocking and rolling Twitch. Doing really well. Check out her channel. Go follow, give her a sub. And I'll be ready to roll here in just a second. Yeah, we're down to 54 seconds. And we're ready to roll. Got to get in the chair, do some talking and rocking tonight for Sunday Night Freestyle Chess960. Hope you enjoy it. We've got 7 people in for a start. Great start tonight. Do have a streamer, Babe Fireheart. You'll enjoy playing her. She really has great content on Twitch. Running Scared's here. Alias is here. And we are underway, Sunday Night Freestyle, Chess960, here we go. Underway, Running Scared versus Alias. This is a really good matchup between 2 players that have played in my arenas for a long time. Alias, 1438 from Hong Kong, SAR, China with the black pieces. And Running Scared hasn't abandoned in that one. And Alias on the board with 2. Sean Baroy, another regular Diamond member, versus Luke Chess from the Philippines, 1356 with the black pieces, and Sean Baroy, 1354 from the U.S., Diamond member in this one. DD Zaid versus Rob Dragon. That's Edmund, the legend, versus Rob Dragon. 638 from Australia with the black pieces. DD Zaid from Canada, the 1311 Diamond member. We get a lot of members in these. This is Unrated tonight. Hope you're enjoying Sunday Night Freestyle. It is a mate quick. A quick mate by DD. Boy, that was pretty. That was pretty. Boom, boom, boom. It is over. Also, Alias versus Fantasiana Chess. Now, Fantasiana had a run last night. Now, she did play her level of players, and she was 880, I think, in Rapids. She started out 100, 200 level in November, has already increased, and has won 5 medals in the event, 2 golds, 2 silvers, 1 bronze. And she is playing with the black pieces tonight. She has never missed an arena since November. And she took her lumps for a couple of months and all of a sudden got the openings down, got the mid-game down, and she can upset anybody. Alias, 1438. He wins a lot of our arenas. Hong Kong, SAR, China, playing with the white pieces tonight. We've got Running Scared now versus a DD Zaid. DD Zaid, 1311 from Canada, the Diamond member with the black pieces. Running Scared, 1672 from the Philippines, also a Diamond member with the white pieces. Mediz from the U.S., 375 rated with the white pieces versus Rob Dragon now. Both trying to get on the board. Rob from Australia with the black pieces. And Mediz, the 375 from the U.S., trying to get on the board. We are underway, 10 players now for Sunday Night Freestyle. Thank you for coming in. I hear you, Draws. I really like it. Once I got through the castling and figured it out, it's all about the castling. If you know that the king side goes to G1 and the queen side goes to C1 just like a normal board, then you just clear out on both sides of the king and the rook, even if they're right next to each other. Then make sure you go over the rook and don't go like halfway or you might move your king 1 square. Once you figure that out, you are golden. And what's cool is it gets you to adapt to chess positions that you never regularly see in regular games. So it kind of makes you adapt and see where all the pieces are, looking where the knight's going to be able to move, the bishops, what's under attack, what's not under attack. And then when you get to the mid-game, late mid-game, it turns into real chess because the end game's going to get into positions that you know. But the openings and the early mid-game, it really makes you adapt. And I actually like the change. I think it's really cool. I enjoy it myself. I haven't played in a lot of arenas since I started doing this. I used to play up until I started playing Wizardry. And man, I'm loving Wizardry. It's frustrating. You hear me on the VODs and the shorts I make, man, and I got some choice words, and it's always been unforgiving, but I'm an original Wizardry player from 1981 by Surtech. And now the new Japanese company, well, not a new Japanese company, but this company probably made the best Wizardry game and the best tribute Wizardry game with Wizardry Variants Daphne, Tuesday through Sunday at 11 o'clock in the morning. I was late today for a couple hours, slept in, but on Monday I played the original game, the reboot from 2024, Proving Grounds of the Mad Overlord. And the old interface is in the bottom right corner. It's really cool. Now, that was the full screen that we saw, and they just shrunk it down to the bottom right corner, but you see the graphics and everything, and that was the first graphical RPG for a personal computer, which is amazing. And it stunned us. We've never seen anything like it. It was really, really cool. And so I played the crap out of that game. And then I played Knight of Diamonds. It came out about 9 months later. And I really liked Knight of Diamonds. That was my favorite, actually. We got DD Zaid over Running Scared, and now DD Zaid over Akmando. Also, we've seen Akmando before, 8:30 ELO from Saudi Arabia with the black pieces tonight. DD from Canada, the Diamond member. And we got 4 games going, 10 players tonight. This is Sunday Night Freestyle Chess960, Fisher Random, and hope you enjoy it. But I really like Knight of Diamonds. I like getting the armor for the Knight of Diamonds. I just thought it was really cool. Legacy of Lilligum, I played that too. I finished all 3, and I took my characters over. And the big reveal was between Knight of Diamonds and Legacy of Lilligum. It took about 2 years for Legacy to come out. And what was interesting, Knight of Diamonds didn't come in a box back then. Came in a little pack. And the purple box and the black box from Proving Grounds, the original box, with the wizardry, with the dragon and the logo, with Excalibur. And then you had the purple box with Legacy. And the reason it was called Legacy, because when you put your save characters from the other 2 games and you put them in there, your characters died. They did. They weren't there anymore. It was their offspring and their children's offspring and their legacy of Lilligum. That was the cool big reveal for the 3rd one. And I was a little bit taken back. I was like, man, what? But it did give you your stats for the original characters. It just put you at level 1. You had to start over. So we got Blake Drake 11, almost said that wrong, 616 from the U.S. versus Mediels 375 with the black pieces, and Blake Drake with the white pieces tonight. Also, Alias 36 on a run, 5 points already versus Rob Dragon. Rob Dragon from Australia, trying to get on the board, the Diamond member, and Alias with 5 points. I will go to the leaderboard at 21 minutes. We'll give the leaders out give him a big shout. We do have Faith Fireheart in the building. She didn't play her first one. She's kind of waiting. She's never played Chess960. Trying to get her to go. But we do have a streamer tonight, so she may be playing in the later half of the arena. Check out her content, give her a follow, give her a sub, and she is rocking it. She's been in now 2 months. I thought it was a month. Man, she is killing it. Killing it. Luke Chess now versus Fantasiana Chess. This should be a good matchup, too, between Luke and Fantasiana. Fantasiana on the board with 2 points. Luke got a draw in his first one, 13.56 for the Philippines. And Fantasiana Chess with the black pieces. And when I say she took her lumps, boy, the first 2 months, November, December, even January, she was lucky to get 0 points, but she would stay in every game till the end. And maybe come out with a point, maybe come out with 0, and she'd be right there going, hello from Indonesia. In every arena. She hasn't missed an arena, and all of a sudden it paid off. 2 golds, 2 silvers, and a bronze. And of course, they were lower rated ELOs. So it wasn't like she was beating 1900s. But she did knock off 2 1400s that were really solid. In fact, she knocked off Alias one night, and everybody was shocked. And that was a great game. She played amazing in that game. So now Sean Baroy versus Alias, 1438 from Hong Kong SAR. Speaking of which, with the black pieces, and we got Sean Baroy, the diamond member, 1354. This is going to be a matchup, so I am going to show this one. This is going to be a close matchup tonight. We got 11 players, Sunday Night Freestyle, and I hope you enjoy it. 3-2 Blitz in Fisher Random, Chess960, Sunday Night Freestyle. Hope you're enjoying this. Hope you enjoy the commentary as well. At 11 o'clock in the mornings, I run live streams on Wizardry. My Wizardry channel is JJ Plays Wizardry. I'm going to put up the Discord if you want to get in the Discord. The Discord is a free invite. Just started that 6 weeks ago. And live streaming on JJ Plays Chess tonight. And then, of course, JJ Plays Wizardry. Started that about 2 days before I did the Discord. Man, I can't even remember the guy that talked me into doing it. Something King. And he talked me into doing Discord. And then I never saw him again. We got 53 people in there, though. And I was like, dude, he made all these Unsomething King. I can't remember. Uncommon King, that's it. And he made really good points to get me to set up a Discord channel, and I never seen him again. Oh, dude. DD Zaid with the black pieces, and Bobby Hells from the United Kingdom, 908 ELO with the white pieces tonight. And we have Chester Chessington, 1481 from the U.S., and Alcmando, the 830 from Saudi Arabia with the black pieces. Chester Chessington, 1481 from the U.S. What a name. 15 players tonight. Can we make 25? Blake Drake over Medels. And I'll show more of the games as we go into the last hour. Hope you're enjoying this Sunday Night Freestyle. Thanks for all of you coming in. Still am short on getting to 500 subs, so if you want to give a sub to YouTube, I would really appreciate it. You don't have to if you don't want to, but if you enjoy the channel, if you like what you see, like what you hear, Really appreciate it. And of course, on Twitch, follows, and subs are great. Subs are great, but follow helps out as well. So I appreciate it. It's free to follow, just like it's free to sub on YouTube. So we're watching Armando and Chester Chessington. Going to switch this to a really close matchup. I was showing that before. Alias from Hong Kong, SAR, China versus Sean Baroy from the U.S. Diamond Member versus Alias. Sean with the white pieces, Alias with the black pieces. This is a 1354 to 1438. Should be a good matchup. Kind of keep it here as we watch for other games starting. 4 games going, 15 players. Now there's another game. I want to try to get everybody in, so I will go to these new games starting and then come right back. Blake Drake, 616 with 2 points on the board versus Chris Roberts Vlogs from Australia, the 508 Diamond Member. Just entered the building. And going back to Sean Baroy and Alias. Try to get everybody in. We've got more players. We've got 16 players now. And Ashish Ashu from India, 230 ELO with the black pieces tonight. And Nisar Darius from, I believe, Indonesia, 324 rated ELO with the white pieces tonight. Going to try to kick on everybody, try to get everybody in tonight. Hope you're enjoying the commentary as well. JJ's Chess Pots or Palace. JJ Plays Chess on YouTube, and JJ Plays Wizardry on YouTube as well. Secondary channel. Just starting that out. Already have over 50 subs on that one. And of course, Mammoth Bonus on chess.com. When I started in 2020 on chess.com, it was a random name and I thought it was cool. Big bonus, Mammoth Bonus. So that's why I picked it. Didn't know I was going to be live streaming or I would have picked JJ Plays Chess. Final seconds in this one. Fantasians, that's good game, Luke. Watch a 1438 versus a 1354. Sean Baroy, a Diamond Member, does very well in these arenas. So does Alias. He gets a lot of medals. Every once in a while, the big guns come in, and then it's a free-for-all. Cats and dogs living together, you never know. Ooh! And there's a surprise and a draw by repetition. Oh no! Sean with a great performance. And Alias gets out of it with a draw from repetition. What a great game. Coming down right at the start of Sunday Night Freestyle. We will go to the other games as they go into the last minute. Chester Chessington with 2 points on the board versus Luke Chess with 3 points on the board, 1356 from the Philippines versus a 1481. This is going to be a good matchup as well. Fantasiana Chess and Armando from Saudi Arabia trying to get on the board. Fantasia on the board with 2. Chester Chessington over Armando in the last one. And a close matchup in this. 672 versus 830. Going to kind of switch to the final minute here of Chris Robert Roberts Vlogs from Australia, the diamond member of the 508 versus 616 in this one. Blake Drake with the black pieces. Going to keep an eye on the board here as new players play. Chester Chessington with a win over Luke Chess and a win over Alcmondo. Got Alias versus Chester Chessington. Alias with 10 now. Luke Chess versus Sean Baroy. Luke Chess with 3, Sean with 2. Sean with the black pieces in this one. Going back to Alias, who has the white pieces in this one against Chester Chessington. This is a 1481 and a 1438, 20 ELO difference. So we're going to keep it right here for a bit. We'll switch to the other games. Bobby Hills over DD Zaid, the 908 from the United Kingdom, over the 1311 from Canada. We got 16 players tonight on Sunday Night Freestyle. Had 44 last night for Saturday Night Rapid. Really good turnout. We did have a streamer live streaming, and a streamer can come in at any ELO, and I'm cool with that. And a titled player can come in if they want on, as long as it's titled, because people would want to play you guys. And try to do the announcing as fair as possible. I do not talk about position because I am multi-streaming and I'm on chess.com. People can just hit those binoculars and see me on Mammoth Bonus. And so, I don't want to give anything away during those games. If I was in a box, you betcha would be saying stuff. Probably be wrong 90% of the time. Maybe not. Never know. I'm an old man. Okay, final 30 seconds here versus Blake Drake with the black pieces and Chris Roberts Vlogs. 508 from Australia, diamond member with the white pieces, and Blake Drake with the black pieces tonight. And what a comeback in that one, boy. I saw some things there that they could take some pieces and just didn't see it. And Chris Roberts Vlogs with the win. Gets a little hectic in the last few seconds. Howling Pin now. 685 from the U.S. versus DD Zaid, 1311 from Canada, the diamond member. There is a castle in Fisher Random, Chess960. 3 games going, 17 players. Nasser Darius from Indonesia with a win over Ashish Ashu. 324 over 230 from India. Bobby Hills, 908 over DD Zaid, the 1311 from Canada. 17 players tonight. 5 minutes before I go to the leaderboard. Thank you all for watching. Sunday Night Freestyle here at JJ's Chess Sponsor Palace. Been doing these arenas 4 nights a week since June 2024. Actually, 2 nights a week. And then about 6 months ago, I added 3 more, and we stopped the Monday night because there just wasn't interest in the bullets as much. And so on Tuesday night, it is a rotating schedule. There's a winner by DD Zaid. Nice win by DD, and 11 points currently moves him into first place. Alcmondo versus Luke Chess. Luke Chess with 5. Alcmondo from Saudi Arabia with 2 points with the white pieces, and Luke Chess with the black pieces tonight. Fantasiana Chess and Sean Baroy. Fantasiana with 2, Sean with 2. Sean's a 1354 diamond member with the black pieces. And so Tuesday and Friday night since June 2024. Tuesday, for love of the game, it is a rotating arena. So this upcoming Tuesday will be Blitz. Rapid after that, then back to Bullet. And Friday night is always Blitz. Friday night Blitz, Saturday night Rapid, Sunday night Freestyle. Added Saturday night and Sunday night about 6 months ago. It's been a success. People really enjoy them, and they like coming in. And if it's a clean arena, boy, it is fun. But we do have to rely on chess.com players, and a lot of them, most of them, are pretty straight up, and I really do appreciate that. But there's always the ones that come in and kind of mess, get some Smurfs, get brand new account that's already 2,500 or 2,400. We've actually had, since June 2024, 28 of those have eventually been banned. And the reason I know is I put this up in my club. I will put the club link here. I'm going to put the Discord up again. That's my chess club on chess.com and the Discord, as well as YouTube. And then we're going to hit the arena. So anybody that wants to enter. Sunday Night Freestyle 3-2 Blitz tonight. But the reason I know is I put the announcements the night before the arenas, and so I just keep them up. And so then I go back, about a month, 3 weeks, a month after each month, and I go tally it up, see how many people were banned, see how many people were banned for abuse, see how many clean arenas there were, see how many total players there were, and then I put up the percentages, and that is the reason why I know. Chester Chessington with 5 points tonight, 1481, having a pretty good performance right out of the bat. 3rd place currently, and DD Zaid in 2nd with 11. 3 games going, 17 players tonight. Had 44 last night. Most we've ever had is 122. Boy, that was an arena. That was for love of the game. That was for the love of the game. It was a blitz, and it was an amazing turnout. Saturday Night Rapid, 97 players. And sometimes you hit, sometimes you miss. Usually they're around 30 to 40 on the weekends. Chess960, we keep doing it. Usually is in the 17 to 25 range on Sunday night. But people like playing it. As long as people like playing, I'm going to announce it for them. I do play in other arenas. I used to play in at least 2 a night, but with all the new accounts in there, and some of which hours old and already 2,400. I decided not to play in them as much. I do play in some of the streamer arenas. Grizzlies was the last one. That was my first actual, I don't really play Bullet or Blitz, and that was my first Blitz arena. And Grizzly was having a multi-stream, and I can't remember her name, but maybe Faye remembers. But it was a great stream, multi-stream, and he was a little bit distracted with having to deal with everything. And you do get distracted. You're watching chat, you're watching the games. And actually beat a 2,000 rated, and then it came back and beat an 1,800, and then beat Grizz. And Grizz hung queen. And I couldn't see him, but I heard him talking because I had it up. And, I had no distractions. So I was on that board, and it was obvious. Actually, the position, because I'm a classical player, he probably would have pushed a pawn in the end game and won. It was a really good game up until that. It was too bad that he hung his queen. But then I lost to an 800 twice and a 1,200, and drew a guy that played 97%, and I'll never cheat ever. I just won't, man. My dad taught me how to play, died in 97, man. My mom in 99, and they were the ones that raised me, and I was adopted. And I do know my birth mom, and she's 20 years older than me now, and I met her 6 years ago. And so, I represent them every day, and I know that. So I would never, ever cheat. And I've been a big gamer for a long time and never cheat in any of those games, ever. And chess is my favorite, and it means a lot to me to represent my parents. And who I am is because of them. So, I put a lot into it, and I've gotten to where I am now because of my parents and because of how they taught me. And so I don't like cheating. I really don't. I think it's really crappy. It's crappy for the games, and even the massive online cheating in other games right now. Currently, it sucks, and people just don't care. And some people are young doing it, and then they're surprising that people decide to do what the Joneses do, and then you got an epidemic, and it really is sad. So we're watching D.D. Zaid and Chester Chessington. We're under 58 minutes. We've got 2 more games popping up, so we'll go to the standings. And Alias 1438 from Hong Kong, SAR, China, with 12 points, 4 wins, 1 draw tonight for 12. Out of fire, though, and DD right behind him. You're watching DD with the white pieces in this one. 4 of 5 with 11. 1 point difference. Luke Chess, 3 wins, 1 draw, 1 loss. On fire with 2, though, and has 8 points. And is 4 points behind the leader in 3rd place. Chester Chessington, which you are watching now, is in 4th position with 5 points. This will decide the leaderboard pretty quickly. Sean Baroy in 5th place, 2 wins and 2 losses with 4 points. Bobby Hells, 101 for 2. Chris Robert Vlogs, 101 for 2. Nasser Darius from Indonesia, 101 2. Blake Drake, 1 of 2. 1 win, 1 loss for 2 points. Madels, 1 win, 1 loss for 2 points. Alcamando, 1 win, 3 losses for 2. Fantasiana, 1 win and 4 losses for 2 points. That's your scoring tonight for Sunday Night Freestyle. And I hear you. Where are you? I heard you jump. That shadow, man. But we are watching this one, and we are going to go quickly to Alias and Fantasiana Chess. Fantasiana Chess with the black pieces, Alias with the white pieces in this one. Sean Baroy versus Luke. Sean Baroy in 5th position with 4 points, and Luke with 8 points and 3rd position currently. And we'll kick right back into the final seconds. Chessington versus DD Zaid. Three-two blitz tonight in Chess960. Hope you're enjoying it. I'm going to have to turn on the lights. Gonna have to take a quick bio. Elias, how you doing? There's another streamer extraordinaire, YouTube content creator. We got Fantasiani. Excuse me, we got Faye Fireheart. What am I saying? Got to go send her a follow or a sub. She is on a hot streak. She is going to be a star here on on Twitch. Boy, my mouth is thinking one thing, my mind's thinking the other. And she is a really good content creator. I'm trying to get her to play. She's in the background. She did sign up and help us get this started tonight. But she's never played Chess960. Hopefully she will. Right on, Elias. It's nice to see you, man. Really appreciate what you did the last couple of weeks. And, you know, when Faye came in, Grizzly came in, and you came in, that streamer event was just fantastic. So there is a flag, and DD Zaid pulls that out. Didn't know if he was going to. Chester played a great game, and it looked like was on his way. Had DD in time trouble in that one. And we're going to go back to DD and Alias. That's going to be a battle. 13-11 versus 14-38 from Hong Kong, SAR, China with the black pieces currently in first. They are 1-2. We will go to that. And also Sean Baroy and Luke. So we have two games going, 17 players tonight. We need some more games here to actively run it, but 54 minutes to go, or this is going to get like a snoozer. Snoozer. You're 1 and 2. Alias in first, 15 points. DD Zaid in second with 11. There comes Luke's chess and Fantasiana chess here. We'll go right to it. Fantasiana with the black pieces and Luke currently also in second, 12 points. So it is close. Top three are battling tonight. And we're going to go back to Alias and DD Zaid. Now, DD Zaid in third place, although it says second. Was in second when this started. And we'll put the time up. We'll put the standings up as they change. I am going to turn on the lights really, really quick. I'll be right back. Might need to take a BIOS, so I might be back. Do a couple laps around the pool, give you guys some time off from hearing me. But we've got Alias with the black pieces in this one. DD Zaid with the white pieces. You guys have one job. Do not resign until I get back. Do not lose until I get back. Watching Sunday Night Freestyle, JJ's Chess Sponsor Palace. I will be back in just a minute. But I am watching. I'm going to start the next game and then run for 2 laps around the pool and be back. This is your 1-2. from Hong Kong, SAR China in first position. And DD Zaid actually fell back to third, 1 point behind Luke, who now has 12 points. Chester Chessington with 7, 4 points behind the bronze medal right now, currently. "17 players tonight. Thank you all for playing. Good time to learn. Good time to get in. Get some gameplay if you've never played Fisher Random or Chess960 or Freestyle chess. The end games are pretty much just like any normal chess game, but the openings and mid games makes you adapt. And the whole thing is about the king castling. And if you remember, the G1 on the king side is where the king lands, and C1 is where the king lands after a castle on the queen side. You just clear those spaces out, not only between the rook, but if the rooks and king is next to each other on the outsides of the king and the rook, and then bring your king over the rook and it castles. If you kind of go towards the rook and the rook is not next to you, you might move toward it. So you got to be real careful. But other than that, it's actually pretty fun. Got to say, it's pretty fun. Playing in a daily tournament right now for the club that I run on chess.com in the semifinals, and there's a winner, and DD Zaid pulls it out. So we will come into view. Nice win by DD, and now 2 points behind the leader. They're both out of fire, so there are hopefully more games going. There they are, Alcmondo and Sean Baroy. Yes, Shadow, where are you? You're up in the balcony. I'm going to have to go get him too. Alcmondo, the 830, he gets up in the highest part with a 25-foot drop in front of him. Scares the crap out of me. Alcmondo, the 830 from Saudi Arabia with the white pieces. Sean Baroy now with 4 points. Alcmondo with 2. Sean Baroy, diamond member from the U.S., 1354 rated with the black pieces. We go to the 1361, the home. Qui est sorte du feu. That's Duck. Duck in the building at 1361 from Switzerland. Playing tonight, has entered the building. Duck had a great battle with the streamer yesterday. It went right down to the last 4 minutes to determine the winner. And what a game that was, man. If you missed it, it's on a clip. You can also look at the VOD on my Twitch when I'm logged off. Check out my channel on Twitch. A lot of people don't see that. I put clips up every day. Not only for wizardry, but for chess, so I alternate. Chess at 9, 6:30 every night, and 11 o'clock in the morning wizardry. Now, Proving Grounds on the reboot on Monday, but Daphne all the way from Tuesday to Sunday. Had a good run with Daphne today. Luke Chess with 12 points in second place now. And Duck from Switzerland, 1361, enters the building. We're going to look at Fantasiana Chess and DD Zaid. This is going to be a big battle. And Fantasiana pulling up, getting some wins. 7 points on the board, currently in 5th, moving up. She can surprise some people, so watch out. She has been in every arena since November. Man, she is so improved. DD Zaid, 13 points, and we're going to go to the standings to double check. Yes, DD Zaid taking it back from Luke. Back and forth they go. Also, Alias and Sean Baroy now 1354 to 1438. Sean with 6 points. Alias with 15. Alias with the white pieces in this one. And we are going to Duck and Luke. Duck's first game tonight. Faye said she was going to get into this. Where's she at? Time to get revenge. There you go, Duck. You know what? The thing is, Elias started playing, and it is not easy. It really is. There she is. 5 more minutes. She's coming in. Got 45 minutes left. So it is not easy. But the rewarding part is trying to solve these puzzles, and there's such an in-depth storyline. And what's interesting is when you get through the first abyss, and Elias doesn't know this, and I'm not going to give the spoiler. And this has been since inception of Wizardry in 1981. I played it 44 years ago, and I was 25 years old at the time. But the thing is, on that first run, you are going to get through, you are going to be excited, you're going to do the right thing, you're going to get it, and you're going to get the big guy. And then something happens. And your mouth's going to drop. You're going to be staring at the screen for at least maybe 2 to 3 minutes trying to figure out what's going on. And then they drop a bomb on you, and it is amazing. Whoever came up with that freaking start to a game, legendary. I'm not kidding. That storyline is legendary, and you won't see it. Nobody sees it coming. Everybody is. That's pretty much what makes or breaks it, and usually it makes it because it is legendary. You will be shook, I guarantee it. And there's a winner on a mate. And Duck comes from behind with 7 seconds to go. 7 seconds to go with an amazing mate. And here comes Duck. 15, 13, 12 now. And the top 3 leaders are out of fire. They need 2 in a row to get back on fire for bonus points. And the games are still going. Fantasiana Chess and DD Zaid. Fantasiana with the white pieces in this one. Going to keep it right here. This is an interesting game, so this is really unique here. Fantasia, like I said, man, she's a tough cookie. Better watch out. Also, Alias and Sean Baroy in a battle. 2 games going, 18 players tonight. Elias, have a great night, man. Thanks for checking in. And I'm telling you, when you get to that point in that first abyss, come back and see me and say what you thought when you get to that point. And it is tough. It is brutal. Everybody knows, even from the first game, because of permadeath and stuff, although you can get around permadeath in Daphne by just keeping your fortitude up, do never res a character with a broken heart in Daphne. Never do that. Put it in the guild hall, replace it with another character. It isn't energy required where you lose energy points, you can't make another move. That's not like, I mean, this is not like any gacha game that you've seen. And there's no chance that you can lose a character to permadeath unless you're trying to. Or you want to win a Darwin Award. That's all I'm saying. because it just doesn't happen. You just keep the heart solid, you rest him for a few hours, bring him back, and then take the character to the temple. Don't try to ever res with a broken heart. Turns to ash, and then you got one chance, but you can still save it with green gems that you get in game. But wizardry permadeath was real. But guess what? We had a 5 1/4 floppy disk. We had a save disk. Oh, we just teleported into a wall. Save disk in. Hey, my characters are back at the last save. So even though permadeath is in-game in Wizardry, it's an amazing game. It's got great strategy, great depth. Animations are amazing. And the voice acting, even though this game is from Japan, in English, the voice acting is freaking top notch. It's incredible. Even the creatures talk smack at you. And you'll be surprised at what they say, I guarantee it. So thank you, Elias, for coming in. And there is a mate. And Fantasiana pulls the mate off of DD Zaid. Edmund the Legend goes down to Fantasiana. She just beat a 1300. Second highest player that she's ever beat. What a game. Fantasiana pulling it out. Better work on your elo, Fantasiana. And I know she doesn't cheat. She's been in here since November. She has been taking it on the chin since November. So it's great to see that. Congratulations, Fantasiana. You've got Duck, 1361 from Switzerland with the black pieces, and Sean Baroy, the diamond member, with 6 points with the white pieces. And if you just heard that, he calls me by name, by the way. He didn't do it there, but I got to go get him. I will be back. I'm going to give you this game. I want to get Luke Chess960 on here. And this is your 1-3. So it's just starting. I do have to take a couple laps around the pool, and I have to go grab my buddy. And I will be right back. Thank you for watching JJ's Chess Sponsor Palace. Sunday Night Freestyle. 3-2 Blitz tonight. We got some action. did a good job. You're still playing right on. You had one job and you rocked it. Thank you all for watching. Cat hair. Woo! Watching Luke, Chess, and Alice. Number 1 and number 3, 33 minutes to go. We got Sean Baroy and Didi Zaid. There is 43 ELO difference in the other game. We will quickly go to that one. Didi with the black pieces and Sean Baroy with the white pieces in that. And just as I did, Alias with a win by resignation. Alias now in Fantasiana Chess. Can Fantasiana pull a miracle out? 11 points tonight for 4th. On fire as well. Alias and Fantasiana. Fantasiana, she has the black pieces. Alias with the white pieces. And we've got Sean Baroy and Didi Zaid, 43-point ELO difference. 1354, Diamond member Sean Baroy with 8 points, currently in 5th, and Didi with 13, currently in 2nd. We're going to put in the small screen for you over to the right, Alias versus Fantasiana Chess. Faye's ducking out. That's all I got to say. Faye's ducking out. All I got to say, they came to watching you, not me. All right, Sean Baroy and Didi Zaid. Sean Baroy with the white pieces and Didi Zaid with the black pieces tonight. We got Alias and Fantasiana Chess in the small board. Fantasiana has the black pieces in that one, and Alias has the white pieces. So you're watching 2 games tonight. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for coming in. And I do want to check. Oh, no. I hear a growl. Princess, be nice. Shadow, be nice. 31 minutes to go. 2 games going. What you doing? Excuse me while I get up. Yeah, what are you doing? Yeah, you want to go fetch it? Go fetch. Go get it. Yeah, you know. What, you want your mouse or your turtles? You want the turtles or the mouse? Get it. Ready? Bring it back. Oh, yeah, boy, being lazy. Being lazy. There we go. There's the rubber ball. Okay. There you go. Boy, when you're on TV and you just go, no, I'm not getting it. I'm not getting it. He runs and fetches and brings it back. Not today. Didi Zaid with the black pieces and Sean Baroy with the white pieces. No worries, Faye. Come here, Shadow. Come here, buddy. Yeah. No worries, no worries. Is my stream slowing down for people today? Had that in the first 3 minutes when I logged in with Wizardry. Armando and Luke Chess. This is your number 9 with Armando from Saudi Arabia with the white pieces and Luke Chess with the black pieces, currently in third place. Going to Sean Baroy and Didi Zaid in the final seconds. Going to kick on your standings really quick here. It is close, 20, 13, 12, 11. Fantasiana pulling in close. On the outside, we got Alias 36, Didi Zaid, neck and neck. Luke Chess right on the outside, and Fantasiana sneak it up on the inside. Sean Baroy, Chester Chessington, Bobby Hills, Chris, Robert Vlogs, Nasser Duris, the home kiosk, it's Duck, and Blake Drake, plus Meadows and Akmondo in the scoring tonight. Two games on. Alias over Fantasiana Chess. Knocks Fantasiana out of fire. 27 minutes to go. 18 players tonight. Thank you all for coming in. Thank you all for watching. That 2 second ad for every move can really help when you get in time control problems. One game going. And Luke Chess now playing Alias. And there's a mate. There's a mate, and Sean Baroy knocking off Didi Zaid. Luke Chess now versus Alias. Luke Chess, 14 points tonight in second place currently. And was that a quick mate? Oh my gosh, it was a quick mate. A one move mate. And it's over, and Alias goes into a 28-point lead, running away with it. Luke Chess, that's a tough one. Fantasiana Chess and Akmondo, 8:39. And Fantasiana Chess currently in fourth with 11 points. Sorry. How you doing, kid? What a sweetie. Didi Zaid and Alias, that's going to be a good matchup. Didi with third place position with 13 points, and Alias with 28 points. Man, cats are shedding. Woo! Sean Baroy, 11 points for fifth place with the black pieces, and Luke with the white pieces. We got 3 games going, and 18 players. 24:05 left. Plenty of time to get in if you want to play a couple games. A-List with 28, doubling the points of Luke Chess and DD Zaid. Luke Chess with a 1-point lead. They're going back and forth. Back and forth. We'll get their matchup the next time around. Fantasiana with 11 points, and Sean Baroy now has moved up with 11 points. They are 4 and 5 currently. Chester Chessington was 7 tonight, 1481, platinum member for 6 points. This is a 2-point ELO game. 1356 versus a 1354. Luke Chess has a 2-point ELO advantage. Hope you're enjoying this Sunday night freestyle Chess960. And there's a mate, but there was a mate earlier in this one. And when Luke took the rook at h8, the very next move, Sean made another move, and queen to g7 with the bishop in the corner. And that would have been a mate. Missed it. But got it. I thought, boy, that's going to come back to haunt you, but it didn't. And Luke, with the win and 16 points, takes the second position tonight. Going to watch Fantasiana and Alcmondo in the final minute. You got to go and stream, Faye. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I know you're ducking us. I know you're ducking us. You have a great stream. You have a great day. It was really cool that you came into chat. By the way, check out Faye Fireheart. She's the hottest thing on Twitch right now, and she is rocking it. So she will be going live here shortly. What time are you going to go on? Are you going on in the next, 8:30? Now, you're 2-hour time difference, I think. So I'm at 8:10 right now. Yeah, we know, Elias. We know what's up. We know what's up. Okay, she's going on at 8:15 tonight, Pacific Standard Time, which is 10:15 her time, I believe. Nah, I only do one a night. This wears me out. This wears me out. But next time. The next one is Tuesday night. For love of the game, it's going to be a blitz, regular blitz. I got some monsters to slay in wizardry. You know it. I know it. And they're going to say things like, I'm going to fuck you up, which I love. And they're the little roly-poly thief dudes. They crack me up every time. Do it! I wish I could take some sound bites off of that and put it over. Yeah, I used to be able to do that on the radio pretty easy, so that would be some funny stuff, but it'd be copyright material. I can't do it. But man, they say some shit in this game. And you're like, that little fairy dude called me out? What? It's pretty hilarious. I think Elias should have seen the little roly-poly thief guys by now. They say some smack, man. They are funny. That's why I love the game, man. The voice acting is fantastic. The depth of the game is really good too. I barely heard the game and I already want to nuke the entire place. Yeah. It pissed you off, I know. It's pretty fun. Actually, a lot of fun. Faye, you should try it. I don't know if it's up your alley, but I think you would laugh your ass off with some of the things that happen. And your characters, in the original Wizardry, evil and good characters could not run with each other. And you go through this, I think it's a 5 or 8 question deal that determines your alignment. And it's based on what your perception of the world is. So you answer them correctly, and that's your alignment. Black with the winner, Armando takes down Fantasia. Chess is on the board with 4. Big game. 17 minutes to go. We're going to DD and Alias. But you create your character, and in Wizardry Variants Daphne, which you can get on PC, also on your iPhone and Android. It came out in October of 2024 for iPhone, Android, and then on Steam, it's a free download on your PC. The one cool thing about it is you can link. So they do updates regularly. They actually care about their player base. They give us a lot of compensation on stuff that you wouldn't normally think. I mean, they nerfed an item and they gave us 500 gold, which is huge amounts to affect our character. And then 2,000 green gems, which is in-game gems. And they just the week before gave us another 2,000. So that was 22 polls for free characters. That's pretty amazing. In fact, I had 6 polls in August, which was unheard of. And that was free polls. And I got some great legendaries out of that. So the thing is, with that, you link it to, like I link it to my Android phone. So if something crashes or whatever, you just go to your other device, log in, and get your account back on the other device. So if you ever had a failure on your PC or if you ever had a failure on your Android, you just go to the other and get it back. And it's right in the settings for Link. But you can play it on your phone or you can play it on the PC. I like playing it on the PC myself with the widescreen, and that's what you see when I'm streaming, is the PC. Going to Armando and Luke Chess now. Well, we got 15 minutes. Probably not going to make it, but Fantasiana, you've been in here every night since November. Congratulations to you. What a performance again tonight. Took it on the chin early, but then started to pull up, man. You had a chance tonight. Did really well. That upset of the 1,300. Sean Baroy's a good player. That is, or was that Didi Zaid? I think that was Didi. That was a great game, Fantasiana. Good on you, man. She is getting better and better. Now, Cabero is in from Brazil. Platinum member at 549 coming in tonight versus Sean Baroy. Sean with 11 points, currently in 5th. And we'll watch this one. We got 14 minutes left, so make sure that we get new players in. But I really enjoy the game. It's frustrating. There's things that happen in the game that you're just like, no way that happened. If you watch my YouTube, my JJ Plays Wizardry, I got some funny things. I just put one up today. The one about 5 days ago I think is hilarious. But, it's crazy. Certain things happen. I'm like, what? What? It's crazy. But this one, the steel exam is very difficult for the guild exam. And I know how to get by it. And the first 3 times I took it on, I didn't have a loss of character or anything. I just, first try, boom, got through. And I take the left path. Everybody on Reddit and Facebook, they all say take the right. Screw listening to those guys. Don't listen to those guys. I took the left path. It's a lot easier. And anyway, so I get past the last mob, and it's the boss, and it's going to be a succubus and a minotaur. And the minotaur, when either one dies, they go into berserk mode. And so you got to get all your characters with shields and defend. Everybody just defend and just take the onslaught for 2 to 5 attacks. And once you get past that, with the other character dead, you can just burn the other character down. And it's a little harder with the Minotaur, but you still can get it and you get past it. So I got through the last mob this morning, I think it was. No, it was a couple of days ago. That's right. And I am on my way, and I know that I'm going to get these 2 new characters that I wanted to get up to level 60. You have to pass that to get the next 10 levels. And so the silver is for 50 to 60, and iron is 40 to 50, bronze is 30 to 40, and lead is 20 to 30. So get by it, I'm like, yay, it's in this short, and I go, oh, chest, shiny, chest, yes. And then what happens? So you gotta check them out. They are pretty funny. And I try to make funny ones. I got 2 more too that are coming up that you'll laugh at. Faye, thank you so much. I'm gonna probably call it a night after this, but you know what? Thank you for coming in, for the support. I really appreciate you, and it's really good that everybody supports each other. You, I, Grizzu, House of Pancakes, each one, Chess, Donna, everybody, is really on it, and everybody's real, and I really appreciate that. So you have a great stream. I will give you a bunch of crap next time you come in to not play in my arena. Anyway, so have a great stream, have some fun, and Faye Fireheart, everybody, check her out on Twitch. The newest star on Twitch, I'm not kidding. She's going to be a big one, and don't miss out. Go and follow her. And sub. Man, she is rocking the subs. I mean, we're talking 2 months. Rocking. So, check her out. Any Snart 828, love your vibes. Add me on Discord so I can join your next stream. Username AnySnart90. That is a bot, and that was the reason why I turned off open chat, because my Discord's right here, and if she wanted to add to Discord, she would click on the link, because it is free. We need more people. Faye's in Discord. Grizz is on my club. Faye's in my club too, but they are not. Actually, Faye's on my Discord. Grizz isn't. Bad Grizz. Grizz, who is awesome. Another great streamer. Check him out, man. He's amazing. House of Pancakes. The bomb. House of Pancakes. House_of_pancakes. Great streamers. And it's really nice that everybody supports each other. So go over to Faye, watch her stream. You'll really like it. 9 minutes, 5 seconds. Barrow, 23-12, 549 from Brazil. Fish are random tonight. It's a good time to learn it. Alias in the lead. Luke Chess with 19 and Didi Zaid with 15. Fantasiana. It's great to see her. She said she had to leave. Always great to see her. She comes in every night. She has not missed an arena since November. And Sean Baroy with 11. 4th and 5th. Only 4 points out. So it's anybody's battle with 8 minutes, 27 seconds left. We're in the final seconds here. Wanted to show the new player come in the entirety. Hope you're enjoying the stream tonight. Thank you all for watching. Appreciate you. That is too bad. And if you see in this position, Cambrero had a chance. Sean Baroy made a mistake here. And this basically could have gone to a 3-move repetition if he had just a few more seconds. Because basically, the knight's going to check you. And if you move up to protect that rook, you're going to get checked again. It's going to be back and forth, and a 3-move repetition. That could have ended in a draw. Sean Baroy already has the rook and an advantage. Could give up the rook, but if Cambrero tried to just get that check in, try it again, Sean would have had to let that rook go, and now you got a rook-knight game. Of course, you've got a 3-pawn lead in that game, and Sean should be able to put that away anyway, but that was very close. That was a good game. 549 ELO versus a 1354 diamond member. And Sean in 4th place with 13 points. 6:25 left. We're going to go to the games, and they will come up shortly. Now Sean Baroy and Luke Chess. Luke with 23 points in 2nd place tonight. With 6 minutes to go. 5 points down. Does have 2 bonus points. So Wynn's going to get 4 points here if Luke can pull this off. Got a shot to bring it close. Didi Zaid in 3rd with 15. Sean Baroy right behind him. Sean with the win takes the bronze. Fantasiana, 4 wins, 7 losses, but 11 points. Had a great performance for the 672. Chester Chessington, 1481. Should have stepped with it. Had a shot here, I think. Had a pretty good performance. Only lost one with 3-1 for 7 points. Al Comando, 839. 2 of 8, 4 points tonight. 2 wins, 6 losses, but 4 points in a tough ELO arena. Unrated. Bobby Hills, 1-1. Christopher Robert Vlogs, 1-1. Nasadaris from Indonesia, 1-1. And Ducks, 1-2 tonight. As well as Blake Drake, 1-2. And Medels, 1-2. And that is your scoring. 4 minutes, 39 seconds. And I believe this is the only game going. We'll watch. Try to get, if the other one's going, I'll try to put it in a small screen. But we have this game going. And there is a resignation. Oh, and Sean gets the bronze. That is a huge win by Sean Baroy. What a win. What clutch win. And there's a resignation. Boy, that's tough. Tough game right there, and that changes the standings. Now Didi Zaid is the man looking out. Edmund the Legend on the outside. Welcome back, Faye. Welcome back. We're at the end of Sunday Night Freestyle. Chess960 starts at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'm right on the Oregon coast, the Central Oregon coast. The ocean is right across the street. It's amazing. Beautiful view here. It was a beautiful day. And we are Sunday Night Freestyle, Chess960, 21 players tonight. And we could play, I'll play one game, underrated. One game. Absolutely. Absolutely. Head to head. Faye versus the old man. So, with 258, nobody's playing. There it is. Future GM Luke versus Luke Chess. Luke is out of fire. Alias is out of fire. 28-23. There's 239 left. Sean Baroy, with a huge upset of Luke, moves into third position by 1 point, 16-15 tonight. These arenas are live streamed and with sports commentary. I was on the radio for 9.5 years in my life. And Tuesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 7 o'clock p.m. Pacific Standard Time, right on the Oregon coast. 6:30, I put the link up in chat. I log in at 6:30, 7 o'clock to start. We need 4 people to start it, and then most of them come from chess.com. I do put in the chat tab, there is a winner, and Luke Chess, 25 points and 3 points behind the leader versus a future GM Luke, 934. That better not be an alt. You better not be pulling that, because I will check, Luke. You better not be pulling it. Raw Master and Elias, 121. Yeah, that looks a little fishy, Luke. Can't do that. Cannot do that. First time I've seen somebody do that, actually. Yeah, I need a win. Time's running out. Silver's not good enough. Unrated. But Tuesday, Friday, Saturday night. Tuesday rotates. It's going to be Blitz Tuesday night at 7 o'clock, 6:30. I'll have the link up. Friday night Blitz, Saturday night Rapid, Sunday night Freestyle. Log in at 6:30, have the chat link from the arena. I put it in the arena the night before. Here is the Discord if you want to get on Discord, and if you want to check out my other channels. Multi-streaming on YouTube tonight. There's the Discord. Multi-streaming on JJ Plays Chess. I am just about 40 short or 60 short of 500. Need 4.5 years of work on this channel, and I'm getting closer, but I need 500 to even try to monetize on YouTube. And then there is the final. And we'll get to that really quick. Oh, that's your brother. Okay. Okay, it wasn't you just playing on it all. All right. Okay. I was wondering, what bro doing there? What's bro doing? All right, Luke. Anyway, and that is JJ Plays Wizardry at 11 o'clock every day. Tomorrow is Proving Grounds, the Mad Overlord reboot that I played 44 years ago. at 25 years of age on an Apple II Plus with a TSR Color 80 monitor from Radio Shack. And I got past Proving Ground back then, and then Night of Diamonds, Legacy of Lilligam. And now, 44 years later, it comes full circle. Monday morning, 11 o'clock tomorrow, I'll be on playing Proving Grounds of the Mad Overlord. This reboot in 2024, they actually put the actual interface in the bottom right corner, and it actually works. And that's what we saw back then. And there was no other graphic games. Zork came out. I had the first 3 Zorks. They were all text. The Apple Adventure was also text. So Wizardry at 11. Daphne Tuesday through Sunday. Proving Grounds on Monday. Chess every night at 6:30. Lessons from chess.com. I ask you guys what opening you want to look at. We take a chess.com lesson and I put it up there for the opening. And then I do puzzles. Wednesday and Thursday, I do challenges and puzzles. And then Tuesday, for Love of the Game Tuesday, going to be a blitz. This upcoming Tuesday, Friday night blitz, Saturday night rapid, Sunday night freestyle. Now, the winners. Alias, another gold medal in my arenas, 1438 from Hong Kong, SAR, China. With the gold medal tonight, congratulations to Alias. And there's Saniel Chess, by the way, won last night in a big battle with Duck. And check out, he's a streamer, just like Faye is. He's a new streamer. And Saniel Chess, 1996, check out his channel on Twitch. And of course, Faye is a rising star. Been on 2 months and just smoking it. Just rocking it. And Faye, I will play you in just a minute. I just want to go through the leaderboard and we'll get to it. Sorry about that. I know she's streaming, so I'll try to make this fast. Alias, 9 wins, 1 draw, and 3 losses for 28 points. Luke Chess, congratulations to you. 1356 from the Philippines, 9 wins, 1 draw, and 6 losses for 25 points. Just 3 points short, but a silver. Congrats to Luke. And Grizz is awesome. There you go. Alias with the big win tonight. Nice to see you, Grizz. I said hello in the early morning when I was came into Faye's stream. And check out Grizz is awesome. He's already a superstar on Twitch, man. He has got it going on. He's a great chess player. Check out his content. It's amazing. Grizzu is awesome without the E. That's Grizzueis. Awesome. A-W, no E, S-O-M-E. So Grizzu is awesome. We got all the streamers in. Yeah, we're ready. We are ready, Rab Master. You wait. You're going to watch and learn. Okay, so Luke Chess for the silver, 2nd place. And Sean Baroy, congratulations to him. Well done. 7 wins, 5 losses for 16 points and a bronze. That is Sean Baroy, the 1354. Congratulations to Sean Baroy. Rave Master now following. Thank you, Rave. Really appreciate you, man. And we are going to play a game unrated. And it is going to be not a blitz or a bullet. I guarantee that. DD Saeed, 15 points, just short, 1 point short, 6 wins, 4 losses. Fantasian at chess, been in every arena since November. Hasn't missed one with 11. Chesser Chessington, the 1481 U.S. player with 7 points tonight for 6th. Agmondo from Saudi Arabia, 2 wins, 6 losses for 4. We've got a bunch at 2s. Bobby Hills, Chris Robert Vlogs, Nasser Darius, La Homa QL Sote de Few from Switzerland. That is Duck, quack in the building. And Blake Drake and Medels with 2 tonight. That's your scoring. Congratulations to Alias, Luke Chess, and Sean Baroy. And I very much appreciate it. The next arena Tuesday night, 6:30 I'll log in, have the link for you, and at 7 p.m. PST, that is Oregon, Central Oregon Coast Pacific Standard Time, we will be running for Love of the Game Tuesday Night Blitz right here on the Palace. Okay, Faye, I tell you what, I am ready. Mammoth bonus. Fantasia on a great job tonight. Great job. Here you go. I might have to... They better watch out. I was 1648 in USCF. Thanks, Ray Master. Nice to welcome you aboard to my stream for the rest of your life. I don't play Blitz or Rapid. I'm not a speed chess player. So over the board, I won 3 tournaments, took a second last year. So, Faye, do you want me to challenge you? I'm going to challenge you to a Rapid. Let's go with a Rapid because that, we'll go 10-0. I'll give you a chance. 10-0. 15-10 is my normal, and we'll do that. All right, let me go find her here and play online. Oh, got to get out of this first. All right, custom challenge here. We'll go a 10-minute rapid, unrated, not giving you no points. And let's see, not random. I think we're on the friend list, right? Are we? Gotta be, come on. No kibitzing, you guys. No kibitzing. Oh, she's 11:35. Right on. Okay. Is that right? Did I get the right one? Is that it? Oh, that was a daily. Okay, 10-minute rapid, random. Send the challenge. You are on. Good game. Have a great game. And it is head-to-head against the superstar of Twitch. She is on fire. That's why she's got that name, Faye Fireheart. And we're going to play her. Waiting for the opponent. Come on. Unrated. She's got white. I got black. Let's go, Faye. Okay, we're going to do this then. Gonna play Petrov's. Been playing since 1973. Good play. Good play. Guys better not be talking in her ear. Nicely done, nicely done. Do I want to do that? Do I want to bring out the bish? Nope. That was weird. Grizz is looking forward to it. I just went on a dive from 1401. Over the board, though, I don't lose very often. Like I said, I won 3 tournaments in 2024 and went 31 wins, 1 draw, and 3 draws and 1 loss. That was in the club here on the Oregon coast, Lincoln City. That's a good move. Very good move. Let's see. Do I want to try this? Do I want to try this? I think I'll wait 1 move. Let's see what she does. Playing good, playing good. Faye is live streaming. Check out her channel. Grizzu is awesome. Check out his channel. Amazing streamer. That is a good move as well. It is coming, by the way. Alrighty, we'll move back. Keep on the line. Okay. Pushing forward. Better not be kibitzing. Kind of like that. Elias. Ray's the streamer too. Hey, Ray of Master. Check out his channel. I will go follow him after this. Hopefully he's not going, they do this, they do that. I know you're not. I know you're not, man. Just fun with you. I'm old, dude. I got nothing to lose, baby. All righty, let's see. What do we want to do here? Gonna come down to this. I do want to push that. I don't like the king side as it is right now, so we'll see what happens here. Playing good, playing solid. That's what you got to do. Oh, she pushes. All righty. Well, do I do that? Yeah, we're going to go. Shell escape. Let's see, I hit that. Yeah, I'll hit that. You escape on that one. And we got a ad. Sorry about that. Bad timing on that one. Yeah. And come right back here. Let's see. Do I want to do that? Bam. Take the knight, but I'm going to lose the knight with the queen on the king side. But I could threaten here. I think we'll just take with the bishop, play it safe. Stephen Curry. I'm a Wazoo grad, so it's the other guy. The other guy. Yep, that's the move. That is the move. And I wonder if I should go queenside. Probably go kingside, but I know he's going to do that, so I think we'll wait. Bay's playing great. That's okay, I guess. She's playing right on. She's doing what she's got to do. Good game so far. She's playing really solid, actually. Playing really solid. I'm taking as much time as she is. Yeah, that's interesting. That's a good move. See the point? I think we will cross over. Yeah, that's a good force. That is a good force. I got a good line, but I got a bad bishop in the long run. We'll just trade down. Okay. What do I want to do here? What do I want to do? Endgame or... Huh. Do I want to do that? I just take too long. I flag 70% of the time, by the way, which is crazy. So she might get a win here. Playing really solid, really good. That's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking. Okay. Yeah, don't want to do that. Almost did. Let's go ahead and castle now. I had to think about it. Okay. A lot of time, making me think. Playing great. Hasn't made a mistake. There you go. Good move. Yeah, I should have went the other way. Good move. Playing solid. Yeah, good game. Yep, that's a good move. Probably going there. Go set up here. Try to be careful. Getting quiet over on this side. She's playing great. Getting quiet. Oh, I just hung my queen. There you go. That was a bad one. There you go. Damn. Didn't look. My bad. Ruh-roh. Yeah, going for it. Uh-oh. Let's see. Yeah. Good game. Should have won that. Great game, Faye. Played freaking absolutely fantastic. What a great game. I got lucky. I threw my queen. Tough win. Good job. Yeah, she played really good. She played A game quality. Nice job, Faye. Played good. Played solid. Had me on the ropes the whole game. You want a rematch? Nice job, Faye. Great game. Played awesome. Let's go over the review on my side. I always do this. I thought she played fantastic. I threw a queen.
Way to stay sharp and save the game with a checkmate attack in the endgame.
Good. Thanks. Good night. You're not going to let me go for a rematch, huh? That was a great game. Played 1,400. Played me. No, she played great. She played really good. I got in time trouble really fast. Played 14. She outplayed me the whole game. Should have won.
The favorite first move of 1972 world champion Bobby Fischer. Attacking the sender with your knight and protecting the key d5 square. Boldly sacrificing their knight. A clever tactic.
But it wasn't a sacrifice. It's going to be even.
You allowed the opponent to win a knight by trapping a piece.
I can't believe I did that, actually, but that's all right.
Capturing your hanging knight. Ouch. You left your queen.
Yeah, that was bad. Threw the game right there.
You get a chance to deliver a back rank mate.
Yeah.
They overlooked an opportunity to win a pawn through a fork.
I was hoping. That's why I let her in. I thought, oh, man, it's my only shot. Only shot, Faye.
Well done executing a textbook back rank mate.
That was a good game. Thank you so much. Great game tonight. You played really well. Outstanding. All right, Grizzu, you're up, buddy. You want some of this? Let's go, Grizz. I mean, I'll play Faye again if I had a rematch she wants. Man, she played stellar. She played really well. Sure, Rav, I'll play. But I'd like to play. Is Faye going to play a rematch, or is she not going to? You know, I know the Polish actually. Played in the 70s. Played against it. I don't play the Polish. He's off the hook. Yeah, she played outstanding. Really, really good. Alrighty, so is Grizz, where'd Grizz go? Is he sitting there just kind of going, what? Faye, you gonna play, or do you want a rematch or not? Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. Okay, Rav, let's go. Send it. Let me get a pop. 1 sec. Let me get a pop, and then I'll come right back. I did the same thing that Grizz did to me, threw a queen. But I came back and got it. But boy, she played awesome. Proud of her. That's great. All right, 10-minute underrated. There we go. 21-22. Ready? Best win I've got on here is, it was unrated. It was a 15-10. And I'm a 15-10 player, not a 10-0. I run out of time. That's a really good one. Yep. Okay. Don't know if I like that on point right there. I think we'll go. Why am I getting double clicks there? That's weird. Okay. Great move. Played gosh, what was his first name? He was at the Olympiad. Sergey, no, it wasn't Sergey. It was Matug from gosh, man. Anyway, it's 2272, and he's a candidate master. That's up on YouTube. That was a great game, actually. Yeah, I see that coming. Well, we'll go do the best I can. 21-22, strong player, diamond member. Okay, might go that way. Yeah, I shouldn't have pushed that pawn. Should have let it open my rook file. Yep. Gonna be interesting now. Good move. I know this guy's good. Okay, so it's going to push the pawns against me or not? Let's see. Move it back. Probably not a good idea. Thanks, Rob. Trying to concentrate against you, man. Okay, nice job. Don't like the queen position here, but because I don't want him flying on my side there, out the hole. But try to make a little bit of a threat. Probably not a good one because it's going to come back to haunt me on the B pawn. And there's no way I'm taking it. Don't even think about it. I'm not going to hook my queen in there and not get out. It's a veiled attempt. Everybody left. Everybody left. Thank you, Les. That was a smart move, actually. That's gonna be a little damning on my part. I think that is gonna be a problem. Yeah, that might be a problem there. Don't have to leave yet, but I might have to. Let's see. Don't have to leave yet. I'm gonna push it up. That pawn is weak. That could be a mistake here. Thank you guys for staying in. That's a good move. Open that file. I don't think I want to take that. Yep. Put me in a hole. Yep, very good move. Yeah, this is going to be tough. I'm going to be in trouble here. That was a little dumb on my part. I should have looked. Didn't. Yep. Man, put myself in a bad spot there. That was my fault. Threw a pawn. Gonna get stuck in the corner here. was dumb. That's going to be power right down the middle here. Power right down the middle. Don't like that. But I think we'll go. Yeah, really nice move. Let's see. Up or not up? I go push. Yeah, man, that's a threat. I don't know. This might be a wrong move here. We'll see. Yep, that was very smart. Tough game. He's really good. Got me on the ropes. Yep, nice. Smart move right there. Sack. Should I do a sack? Running out of time anyway. Sack. Yeah. Well, tough game. Trying to hang on. That was a great move. Knew it was coming. So hoping for that sack. Coming around with the knight. That's a good move. Push. Boy. Doesn't protect the white rook. Can't take it. Can't take it. Yeah, I hate how that My queen's just totally out of the game. Queen is totally out of the game. I just don't have any firepower. Don't have any firepower. Yeah, that is a nasty move right there. Nasty move. And I can't do anything. I've got a double rook. Sheet. Check. Dang it. Yeah, it's a good move. Good game. Good game, man. Thank you, Raph. Appreciate it, man. Trying to get that queen over on that pawn, but I just couldn't see it. And then with the check, you know, I'm not going to take and lose my queen that way. Knew I'm going to lose the rook, but I also thought you might push the pawn and take. Had nowhere to go right there. So, man, great pawn progression, great knight moves. Yeah, pawn storm hurt me pretty bad. That was a good one. Now it's pretty solid. Let's look at the game review. Lisa gave a little bit of a fight.
You built a nice advantage before your opponent came back.
There we go. Said I've only been playing, I've been playing 18, 1900, now today 11 and 13. That sucks. Thank you, Rax. You know, you're welcome. You're a streamer, so you're welcome to play in my arenas. The next one's on Tuesday. And 7 o'clock, unrated. Streamers can come in at any level. Title players can come in at any level and play. People want to flock to play you guys. So we had Grizzly was awesome, Faye Fireheart, Epic Elias from YouTube, Profiteer Gaming. We've had Savio Chess, 1969, new streamer from India. He's 2100 that come into the arenas and play, and people love to play you guys. So that would be really cool. And player from India yesterday streamed it, he won it, and went down to him and Duck, and everybody knows Duck. And man, it was a battle. I mean, it went right down to the wire, and made one mistake. Duck made one mistake right in the end game, and let that guy push, and might have had a 3-move repetition, but I don't think it would have went. So he didn't take the queen. He tried to do the check, but it was a great ending. They were tied at 29. Both had not lost, and when they matched up, the game was won with 4 minutes left in the arena. It was a heck of an arena last night, 44 players. So anyway, Tuesday night, for love of the game, it's going to be a blitz. I'll come up with that when I put it in my club. By the way, here's my Discord. It's fun. It's fun, and because you're a streamer, you can come in at any level. I try to tell the guys that, these new accounts that come in like an hour old and 2400. I don't want those guys in there, and I don't want Smurfs at 200 beating everybody. But from the standpoint for streamers, I want you guys in here, and I'm announcing it for you guys. I'm making you guys a star. I'm talking about your content on Twitch, your YouTube, everything. I make you guys a star, and I make normal players a star. So all these players from beginning to intermediate to advanced, they love listening to it because nobody talks about them. So I thought, hey, I've had 9.5 years of radio experience, might as well do it, and it's been fun. Started in June 2024. Friday night blitz, Saturday night rapid, Sunday night freestyle, Tuesday night for love of the game. Starts at 7 p.m. PST, Pacific Standard, and at 6:30 I put the link up. And you guys are welcome. You guys are welcome to be there. And let's go over this review. So let me. No, I don't. In fact, I got ran out of my local chess club by a FIDA master. Goody, goody. Yeah, and you won't believe why. Well, I'll tell you. He can't shut me up about it. Let me put the Discord in. And the YouTube. And that's the club. And there is my main channel. Been working 4.5 years, need some subs, so I'm just short of 500 subs to get it monetized. But ad break ends in a minute, so we got an ad. Thank you, Rev, I appreciate it. Are you getting the ad right now? Let me wait till the ad, and I'll do the shortened version. And we'll wait for the review, and then we'll do it. Okay, no ad. It says I've got an ad break in progress. So anyway, can everybody hear me? So what happened was, played for a club here in Lincoln County, and it's an amazing place. Pioneer Joe's Coffee Company. They have 2 locations now. They started in South Shan. It's an amazing, beautiful golf course. Got everything there. It's got pizza place. They've got O'Shen's, which they also own. There's a fine dining establishment. They've got a barbershop there, bakery, knick-knack places. They've got Fitness 101. They've got an outside gazebo with the pizza brewery. They brew their own brew there. Microbrewery, amazing pizza. They didn't sponsor us, so I won't say the name of that one. But outside gazebo, during the summer, it was packed. Live music. Then you got the golf course on both sides. You can walk on the back 9 and go right to the ocean. I mean, beautiful setting. And they had a toy shop there. You get chess sets right there if you want. They even had therapists in there. And they had boutiques. I mean, it's an amazing place. It's really cool. And I played there. They actually challenged me to come up and on a Facebook post. So I said I would. So I joined the club. I'm wearing the club shirt right now. I love that club shirt. I really do. And let me stand up. Love the club and the people in it. So, anyway, Alan from Tiger Chess Asylum, he comes in, he's a USCF expert, and he plays in our arenas and have been playing in our arenas. And his son watched me on YouTube, so they met me, and yeah, it's a cool shirt, man. Really nice club shirt. And I've got 3 of them. And the TD bought it for me. He actually got me hooked up on Twitch. I mean, he helped me get all this stuff set up. And I love that guy. I really did. And younger, worked at a local famous restaurant for clam chowder. And he's a high-end manager there. And so met all the guys, really loved the guys, really loved playing there. And Alan's son, Jack, saw my YouTube channel and brought Alan to South Shannon. They came and met us, and it was right after the June tournament, and I won that one. I won in March, took second in April, one in May, one in June. But they were all long time controls. They weren't this 10-0 crap. And I'm sorry, because I learned chess in 1969. I was high school #1 in Meade High School in Spokane. 1648, non-provisional. Second in the city my senior year. And been playing chess for a long time. So with that, they came down, and they're cool. And he runs the Midtown Chess Club in Tigard, Oregon. Great chess club. Alan is a legit dude, and totally respect him. They brought most of their kids, and some of them are over 21, but they brought a girl that, was like second or third in the state in her own age group. So, and she won the tournament. But my TD came up to me and said, we're going to, I've been playing real face-to-face time controls for a long time. And so with that, said that it's going to be a 10-0 rapid. And I'd never played speed chess over the board, ever. Never. And I go, man, I've never played the game. And, I was just starting to get on chess.com. I wasn't even playing speed chess then, and I wasn't even on Twitch at the time. Or no, I just started on Twitch, and I just started to play. But, man, I was getting smoked because I just never play 10-0, never play bullet or blitz, and I really don't play bullet and blitz. I've never even worked on my ELO on that. Got up to 1401 with rapid, but 1500 with Dailies. And so I'm talking to him, and he goes, well, you take one for the team? And I said, yeah, of course, So they brought all the people down. I've got it on Twitch. You can go to last July and see the clips, the 1-minute clips. And it was an amazing event. And it was really cool. It was the first time I played. And they had 2 groups, and you had qualifying. 3 people qualified in each group, and then they had a final. And I actually got to the final, which I was really surprised. And then I ended up losing and taking 5th out of the 6 people that advanced. And it was a lot of fun, though. It's the first time I ever played it. And so in August, we decided to go to back to the normal time controls. And my TD had to work. So I was the sub TD for the tournament. So I ran a good tournament, but I was placeholding for a guy that was going to be late. He wasn't going to get credit for the rounds. I mean, he was going to come in with best he could do was 2 wins, but because he came in the 4th round. So, but I played like, these other players like he was playing. They got a credit for the win even if they lost. And I beat the #1 guy and the #2 guy that won the tournament. And I lost to Jack, actually, in the first round. That was cool. I was really happy for him, Alan's son. He is getting really good, and he was only been playing chess for a year and a half. Alan's a really good teacher, and they've got about 50 to 60 people for the Midtown Chess Club, and they meet in Tigard, Oregon, right outside of Portland, every Saturday night. So Alan knew a FIDE master that lived in our area that we didn't even know. So the club had been, let's say March it started, and talking late August, and we met this guy, and he is legit. He's played some of the all the top guys, and everybody knows his name, so I'm not going to repeat it. And one of the best known FIDE masters in the Northwest. Won the Portland Open 7 times. Nice guy. I met him. I thought he was cool. I thought it was great for the club. In fact, I thought it was going to be an awesome thing. And the last 2 Sundays, I played him twice, and I didn't want to show anything. It's just like, I'm not going to show my A game because I think these games are Skittles. So, they talked the owner of Pioneer Joe's and O'Shen's to put up $1,000 for the USCF tournament. And that was September 29th, 2024. And so the last 2 Sundays in August, he had me come out early and I played him. And I just was kind of messing around. I just wanted to see his openings. That's all I wanted to do. I wanted to get an idea of what he was going to do and what he was going to play. And he smoked me. And he smoked me really bad. And so played 2 games on Sunday, and then I played the next week on Sunday. And the next week, our 1800 came in there, and I lost all 4 games, and I didn't give him a fight. But I just wanted to see what he was doing. And went and got a coffee, and this place is a great place to play chess. It's like your own den in there. Got a gas fire, 6-foot wide gas fireplace, bookshelves, the whole 9. Then you've got the glass windows, and you see everybody and all the things that are going on at Salishan. Amazing place. So I get some coffee there playing, and our 1800 gets a draw against them. Our 1800 was going to play his A game. Didn't matter. And so I go back, I get another coffee, I come in, and I go, wait a sec. You beat him? And I go, yeah. Huh? You beat him? And I go, yeah. And so, it was kind of an off-cuff remark, and I knew that, and he didn't know that I had won 3 out of 4 tournaments or any of that stuff, and he didn't know I was the number 1 player at the club currently. Had no idea. And, I'm not going to beat a FIDE master that's 7-time Portland Open winner, but I might give him a good match every once in a while if I got to play him. And so I go home, and I'm doing all the advertising. So I'm doing it for the communities and everything else. Yeah. And people will know his name if I say it, so I'm not going to say it. So anyway, I go home. I get all the things set up. I'm jonesing it'll be my first USCF tournament since 2011. I'm really looking forward to it, and there's going to be 2 FIDE masters there. So I got a chance to play at least one of them, right? And I'm in the open class. I'm not in the under 1200. So what happens is September 4th, I think that was September 1st on that Sunday, or August 31st. September 4th, I come down with COVID. And not only do I come down with COVID, but they think it turns into pneumonia, or they thought it did, and it actually turned into bronchitis. And I was out 9.5 weeks. Sick as a dog, in bed. I still got all the advertisement for the communities and everything up. I did everything I could to back them, but I couldn't play. So I missed the tournament. So the guy only knew me for 2 hours on the 2 Sundays. And Alan's Alan's best friend. And man, I respect the heck out of Alan. So we've had situations where guys come in on created new accounts. And sometimes 10 hours old, 2,200 already. And everybody knows, and I know, about the provisional bonus rating they give to newly created accounts, and it's totally jacked up, fucked up. It's totally messed up. You can get 600 points of ELO in one game and become from 1,600 by entering chess.com, playing one game, going right to a rated tournament, and be a rated master on chess.com in one game. And you can do it in all time controls, especially those that abuse it and cheat. We've had 28 people banned, 26 at the time this happened. So, and it was a group of guys and maybe a couple that would add every once in a while, but it was a group of guys, and they continued to come in with different accounts and do the same thing. And so it was rough, and it was yeah, it's horrible. And I have a YouTube video on JJ Plays Chess, about 4 months old, and it talks about it, and it shows one of these guys doing it. And they have an amazing, anti-cheat program that finds these people, but it's not going to find one game. It's not. It's not going to catch these guys, and that's why you see in rated arenas every night 3 or 4 or 5 of these guys, and mostly new accounts, and that's why they're going there. Within hours, they can be 2,400, some of them 2,700. And it affects the top 1%, but the problem is, and that's a big worry, because then they run into it, but when they do their blogs like Levy's Fantastic, Chess Bros actually showed this happening in an arena that he just went and played in. And that was a cool video, man. Kudos to him. I think it was Eric that did that. And then, even Hikaru, all these guys, they have videos against cheaters, right? But they never say the source, because they don't play in regular arenas that the normal public play in. They play in Title Tuesday and all that stuff. So they never see it because they never play in it. Now, ChessBra did, and that video that he did, which is called Cheaters Are Ruining Chess, and that last 30 seconds of that video was freaking priceless. He had the dudes coming through the ceiling on this guy in his basement, He's on the fish oil. Man, that was a freaking great one. So anyway, the problem with this has been rampant, and especially because I played in rated arenas, and then I do these announcements, so I see it, and I see it every night, and I'm doing it 4 nights a week. I was doing it 5 nights a week, even last year. And so I also traded in the morning with rated arenas, and it was so bad I had to stop doing them. And so with that, then I put the links up in my club the night before. So Monday night I'll put it in the club. And I can go back to those links, right? So I go back every month and I check how many people were banned. How many people were banned for abuse. And we've never had an abuse problem on my Twitch. Not like that, But how many people banned, how many people by abuse, the quantity of amount of people that are playing in my arenas, how many medals were stolen from people that got banned, how many medals total, what are the percentages, and I do all the stats, right? And it's kind of bad. And so I've been putting monthly stats up. I have to do next month. But from that standpoint, about 2 months ago, maybe 2.5 months ago. Guy came in, and I've been having these guys come in, and we're talking almost everyone was 2,200 or above was cheating. I mean, it's like 97.3%, right, in these unrated ones. And they're doing it to show off, hey, look, I'm not kidding. It was crazy. Yeah, no fucking way. Yeah. 28 of them since June 2024. So anyway, guy comes in, and you know, I got over COVID and I got over bronchitis, and then 3 weeks later, my knee and my hip was so bad that I had to use a cane for the first time in my life. And just about 3 weeks ago, I just got off the cane. 4 weeks ago, I still use it at the store, but I can walk again. So it's been really physically tough, you know, since September. And I talked to the guy for 2 hours for the 2 Sundays. And anyway, 2.5 months ago or whenever that happened, the person came in, he was 10 hours old and he was already 2,400. Dude, I'd seen 26 people banned already, and 10 hours old. I mean, and that exploit is so bad that everybody's using it. And the thing is, it was the FIDA master. And he probably could do it in 10 hours. He wasn't cheating. I'm not kidding. And I thought he was cheating, and I reported him on stream. So there was a week of banter between us out of the blue that, you know, he felt I disparaged him in public and that I was way out of line, and, you know, I thought he was cheating. Now, this is after we caught 26 of them, right? Okay, we'll wait for the ad. Yeah. We'll wait for the ad. No problem, Ralph. No problem, Ralph. I'll wait, man. I'll wait for it. That's okay if you're getting no ads. I only see 4 viewers. You know, so if there are more people watching tonight and listening to the story, I see Pinoy Boy and Rav in here, and there's 2 other people I don't see. "44 seconds on the ad now." Yeah, it's not a story, man. I'm no longer in the club. I left the club. I won't go back. Sucks. I don't have a venue to play face to face now. And I made my own decision, man. It was my own decision. But we'll finish the story and then try to go raid Faye. And we got, okay, welcome back, everybody. Can you hear me, Pinoy? All right. So anyway, he came in, and, you know, on stream, I thought he was cheating. I mean, every one of them has been cheating in this arena. I mean, it's crazy how many people were banned. And there were guys that would come back in on other accounts and do it over because there's no... They could just make account after account after account, abuse the provisional bonus, come right back. In 3 days, they're back to 2,400, 2,700. The 1,600 was eventually caught a month later after I aired that YouTube video. And even in the YouTube video, I gave him the benefit of the doubt. I said, he might not be cheating. But that's messed up. A 1600 one game, now 2334, I believe, in one game, goes from brand new, and he was a 4-day-old account, one game, and he's a master on chess.com. Okay? And if you guys figure that out, you're going to do it on every freaking time control, right? So he gets caught a month later at 2703 and gets banned. And then he comes back in my arenas on other accounts and just smokes everybody. Every night. We don't have a boot button. We can't stop him. He finally stopped doing it. I finally got him to, we finally talked it out, and he stopped. But in the meantime, there was a week of emails on chess.com between myself and the FIDE master, who I know. I met him. And not once did he tell me that was him. Not once. So I'm thinking this guy, and I said, hey, if you're a titled account, just go to chess.com. I knew it would take a couple weeks, but go to chess.com and show your credentials, and they'll give you a new account or find your old one. And he said he was playing on Lee Chess, and he had been playing on Lee Chess. He played Wesley So, he's played Magnus, he's played Hikaru, he's played Fabi. I talked to him in those 2 Sundays for the couple hours, right? But I didn't know who he was, so I just said, but again, you're not showing me that you're a title player. So you need to go to chess.com and you need to show them, right? And then the title will come on your account. I'll know it. But at this point, you're a brand new account, 10 hours old at 2400, man. And I've had account after account trying to protect the people in Twitch and my chess.com players and YouTube, trying to protect them from that, right? And all of a sudden I get a email from Alan saying, hey, this guy, and said the name, is making crazy claims against you. Outlandish, crazy claims. And Ellen was in that arena that night. So I'm thinking, this dude is now going to everybody in the arena saying a bunch of shit about me. So I write him back and say, hey man, I've got I copied all the freaking transcripts of this. Please knock it off. And I asked him, please, I didn't say anything mean. I just said, please stop. You're a liar. You're selfish. That's all you care about. You don't give a shit about anybody else. You're a piece of shit. He didn't say piece of shit, but he goes, you don't know anything about chess. You don't know anything about anything, and you disparaged me, among other things. And I reported him for, doing that, but nothing happened out of it. I did get a report back saying it's been handled. Obviously, the guy's a FIDE master. And if they would have found that I disparaged him in any way, they would have banned me from chess.com because I'm not the FIDE master. But I only knew him for 4 hours and he's making these attacks. And I then find out from my TD that he told my TD, because they were friends while I was sick, and they played 20 games or so, and they go out and hang out together. And that TD always wanted to beat me. And I happened to have his number. And he goes, I don't care. And by the way, I knew the whole time. I told him, you could go stick your dicks in the dirt, be out in the parking lot fighting it out for all I care, because I don't give a shit. And he told me not to tell you, and I didn't tell you. How do you like that? Which means everybody at the chess club knew. And why would you not tell me when you came in and say, hey, John, it's me. It's me, dude. I would have known immediately, right? But no, you run this thing out for a week, and then we go each other in emails, and I was livid. I thought this was shit. So finally calms down. I'm not going to give any ground to it. I think it was underhanded. That's my personal opinion. I think it was on purpose. And how can I trust my chess club if they allowed this to happen? And this guy should have stood up for me. He knew I busted my ass for the chess club. So I was really upset. So I quit. And a month later after that, he came out. Just Jung, hey, he's following, thank you. So I quit, and the month after that, he came out on an alt account. He's got 2 accounts now. And there's Penny Boy. Thank you for following. I appreciate that. Thank you, guys. And he did it again and called me every name in the book. Said I was a liar, said I was this, that. It was selfish. I didn't care about anybody but myself. And I was lying about the whole situation, and I disparaged him. And that was at 1 o'clock in the morning when I was trying to get my maintenance done for Twitch. And I responded. I said, this isn't cool. I am not going to accept this, and we're not going round and round again. It's over. And then I just, I muted him. '69. Started playing. My dad taught me in 1969, and I happened to be 69 years old. I was high school number 1 back in 1973 and 74. Yeah, Pinot Boy. And as you know, in chess clubs, man, if there's a personality difference or the leader feels threatened in any way, they're going to kick you in the ass. I hate to say that, but I couldn't believe my TD didn't stand up for me and shut this guy down. I couldn't believe he ran with it for a month and a half. And I got all these freaking emails on chess.com, and this guy lied to me the whole time and didn't tell me that was him. And all he had to do that night on live stream is come in the chat and say, hey man, it's me, dude. I went, oh shit, sorry. You know what I'm saying? And he never did. I think that's pretty underhanded. And that's how I took it. And then when I found out my TD knew the whole time, this isn't Alan from Midtown. That guy is fucking 100% solid. And he is a chess teacher, and he runs the Midtown Chess Club in Tigard, Oregon. It's a separate dude. It's the guy that ran my chess club, this chess club in Lincoln City. He don't give a shit. Told me so, too. And so, for me, I quit the club. So, Rav, that's why. No more face-to-face chess. I'm on the Oregon coast. There's only one club. And at the time, I was the best player there. Probably not anymore because I haven't played forever now. But yeah, you're very welcome. You're very welcome. But it is the truth. That guy still thinks that I disparaged him. And I'm not happy about it. I don't think it's cool. And then he ended up not going to the club because he told the TD that if they don't pay him money for lessons, then he's not going to help them. And, you know, they won the prize money. The two FIDE masters took, they tied for the prize money, so they took all the prize money and never came back. So, yeah. And there's a lot of people at that club that are in my chess club. There's a few anyway left, but there's a lot of people that watch me on Twitch. I love those guys. The young guys that were playing, some of the girls, all the people, man, and the people that ran Pioneer Joe's Coffee Company, they are amazing. And they had the best service, and I miss going there. I love that place. And, you know, it wasn't the employees' fault. It wasn't the owner's fault. And it was an issue. And I felt that I was underhanded, treated, you know, and the guy all he had to do was say, hey, man, it's me. There wouldn't have been an issue. And I went through the damn thing for months. So that's why. That's why I'm not playing in the club anymore. You know, there's local clubs that are really amazing. And, you know, you might find the best club. And really, honestly, this is, you know, so I was going in to see who the people are, you know. And to me, that club had no prima donnas when I left. No arrogance. And I really loved that for the club. And, you know, I helped everybody. And, you know, even though I was winning in the tournaments, I busted my ass for everybody. And I really cared about them. And I really enjoyed their company. And I had fun. And I looked forward to going to that club every Sunday. And after COVID, you know, boom. And then it was hard for me to walk. And then all of a sudden this thing happens on Twitch on a Unrated Arena. And I mean, if you saw a 10-hour-old account that's already 2,400, what would you think? Think it's legit? I mean, I raise it to you guys. What do you think? Smoking everybody. So I reported him. And I thought he was cheating. Yeah, anybody would. Anybody would. But this guy focused on me that I disparaged him. And so that chess club, they don't come in here and play in the arenas anymore. Alan very rarely does. I appreciate when he does, but I know why. And he's friends with the guy, plus the fact that I really respect Alan from Tiger. He was straight up. We talked about it. When he told me the guy was going around, who was this guy, he really meant it. This FIDE master, who's supposed to be his best friend or a really close friend that he introduced to the club, didn't even tell him that night that it was him. He just started making accusations out of the blue on me. And so Alan told me. And that's why I responded back in the way I did to Alan, or to the dude, can't say his name, and it wasn't Alan. And I was still respectful. I go, dude, please stop. That's all I said. You're talking to a guy I know, and I met him in July of last year, and stop making these absurd claims about me. Yeah. So anyway, and this guy's well respected. well respected. And he's a damn good chess player. So that's what happened. And that is why. So I know it was a little bit longer than a short story, and I apologize for that. And we got 52 seconds for the ad. Do you guys want to go over to Faye's? Is Grizzly on? Is Faye on? Does anybody know? Let's review this really quick so that...
One of my favorite opening moves. It strikes the center and offers several strong follow-ups.
You're very, very welcome, Rap. I'm still upset. Man, I'm an old guy, man. I don't take that shit. You know, that's crap. I would never do it to anybody else. Why'd they do it to me? And all the guy had to do...
the bishop and increasing influence in the center.
Sorry about that. All he had to do was say, hey, John, it's me. Hey, JJ, it's me. And throughout the whole thing, he never said. And then he came in, I forgot the one thing. 4 weeks later, he came in, before the second time he went off on me, out of the blue with an alt titled account. He came in and on his newly titled account, the same account that night, you know, that was 10 hours old, 2400. And he smoked everybody in the arena, and that was only the second time we had a FM in my arena. And as soon as he came in, I knew who it was. And that's when I realized that it was him. He still didn't have the fucking decency to tell me. And he played it out the whole time. Is that fair? I don't think so. So that's why I'm mad, and that's why I quit the club. And I love those guys. I really did. I loved everybody in there. Everybody was cool. And the employees, wasn't their fault. And the owner, they are top notch. And I recommend Pioneer Joe Coffee Company to anybody. And O'Shen's Restaurant. So those guys are great. So I don't know if you guys heard that ad break.
Their best option was to move a rook to a more active position.
Actually, I was winning for a while.
You permitted the opponent to kick a knight.
Yeah, damn it. I thought about that. I should have.
This is the only move that works. Their pawn attacks your knight,
That
kicking
was
it out of
the
its
move.
current position.
And I knew to take it. And I took my time to think about it, and I didn't take it. That was my fault. That was it right there. Yeah.
You've just allowed your pawn to be taken without a
And
fight.
this was dumb. I wasn't even thinking the queen could take it. I didn't even look. And that's another one that I just... And then it was over. It was
Capturing your
over.
hanging pawn. You are now able to eventually win material.
Yeah, I was really trying to.
You missed an opportunity to win material through a tactic.
Yeah. And I even saw it and didn't do it. Yep, I even saw it and didn't do it. I can't believe that I freaking didn't do it.
You are now able to win material through a fork.
Had a chance. Had a chance. I saw it and didn't do it. That was my fault.
You overlooked an opportunity to win material through a fork.
It was there the whole game.
Your opponent set up a fork, which will win your rook.
Yeah.
They captured your vulnerable rook.
That was a great game. Rab, it was a pleasure, man. Honor to play you. Pinoy, thank you. Thank you for coming in. Just Jung, thank you as well. Appreciate the follows, you guys. Really do. Thank you for coming in. Let's go ahead and, yeah, I saw that knight move at the start, and I don't know why I talked myself out of it. I thought, man, that's a freebie. And then I would add a rook or a queen, and I still didn't do it. Made the mistake. But anyway, you asked, and I try to be as honest as I can on here, and I think I'm pretty honest. Although that guy doesn't think so. That guy thinks I'm a piece of shit. And which really upsets me, actually. Because, you know, I do the best I can. I represent my parents every day, and they've my parents have raised me, and they died in 97 and 99, and then my birth mom, I represent her too. Represent all of them. So I try to do the best I can, and I haven't did too bad to this point. But that was pretty brutal, and it was just a game to that guy, and he basically took me out of that club single-handedly. And the TD I'll never trust again. I like the guy. The guy's a good guy. I think he is anyway. And but that was shit. So let's go raid somebody. I think Faye's up, so let's go talk to her. Or Grizzo. Okay, we're disconnected. Let's. Thank you for the games tonight, guys. Man, I almost lost Faye. That was rough. Rav, stay with me. We'll raid them. Sounds good, Rav. Let me go ahead and raid her. I think she's on. Shouldn't she be on? There she is. Let's go raid her.
It looks Lake.
Let's raid her.
There we go. I don't know why, dude. I'm so brainwashed. I thought that. Sorry.
Gabo still gotta go.
No te entendí. What did he say?
Okay, and 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2, 1. Let's go to Faye's room.
JJ Raid. Wait, what? No way.
Yeah, right. He's still streaming.
I don't see it. Yeah. Oh, there it is.
Anyway,
Hello.
See you guys.
How are you, JJ?
howdy, howdy.
Hi.
See you guys
How
at
was
11
that
o'clock.
game between?
Fucking played
games?
great.
Fun, right?
I don't know if you can hear me. I'm still streaming.
You're
I'm gonna
playing
end.
Scorpio. I'm like trying to figure out what this is.
I will cut the stream here. Thank you guys, everybody.
What is
11
this?
o'clock, Wisbury, 6:30 tomorrow. Gonna do some puzzles
No idea.
and